Good evening, Professor. Good evening, my fellow students. Today, I'm going to be demonstrating my last part, which is my gray code. My previous videos, I demonstrated the timer and the D flip-flop. Then I demonstrated my second video, I demonstrated my timer with my register. Now the last part, I'm going to demonstrate my gray code, which I started by finding the transitional graph. I went to my state table. Then I went to my K-map, then I drew my schematic so that I can use it to do it on multisim over there. First, I'm gonna start talking about my transitional graph, how it works. If you have 0, 0, when I have my input at 0, 0, it comes to 1, 1. If I have my 0, 0 as input to be 1, it goes to 0, 1. If I have my 0, 1, my input to be 1 is gonna go to 1, 1. If I have my 1, if I have my 1, 1, having my input as 1 is gonna go to 1, 0. If I have 1, 0, having my input as 1 is gonna go back to 0, 0. And all of them goes back. If I have my input as 0, 1, it goes to 1, 1. You're gonna see that demonstration as I demonstrated on my state table. As you can see here on my state table, I have my input to be 0, 0, 0. If I have my input as 0 on my present test having 0, 0, it goes to 1, 1. If I have my input on 0, 1 as my input to be 0, it goes to 1, 1. If I have my input to be 0 on my present state at 1, 0, it's going to be 1, 1. If I have my input as 0 and 1, 1 is going to go to 1, 1. And if I have my input as 1 on my present state is 0, 0, is going to go to 0, 1. If I have my input as 1 on my present state is going to be on 0, 1 is going to go to 1, 1. As I have my input to be 1 on my present state on 1, 1 is going to be 1, 1. And that is demonstration on my K-map. As you can see here, if my input is 0 on 0, 0 is 1. If I have 0, 1 to be here is, as you can see on 0, 1, my input is 1. On 1, 1, input as 0 is 1. And 1, 1 on 1, 0 is that, as you can see over there. Then down here is the same thing as you can see over here. That's what I did. As you can see over here, I did my schematic, which is demonstration on what I set up here. As you can see, my input I use as power. That's my input, my schematic. I'm gonna show how it is demonstrated here on my setup on the breadboard. As you can see over here, I'm gonna demonstrate first of all on my input I have is 1 is gonna be on 1 is gonna, as you can see on 1 here, on 1 is gonna blink, on my 0 is gonna stay constant. Let me show you. That's my input as I plug it in. Let me show you it works. As you can see here, it stays constant. And I'm gonna show you on my, as you can see, that is on 1, 1. It goes to 1, 1. As you can see here on my transition graph, it's on 1, 1. So that's why it's still constant on my 1, 1. I'm gonna show you if I have my input as 0, it's gonna go all the way around, showing 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, then 1, 1, then go back to 0. Let's put as the input to be 1. As you can see, it started from 0, 0, then 0, 1, 1, 1, then 1, 0, then it went 0 again. I'm going to show you how on my multisim, how it is going to be. As you can see, it demonstrated that, which was quite, it took me some time to do it. Let me show you how I did it on multisim. This took me a while. This was... it was quite, I don't know. Here, as you can see on 0, it stays, when it's 0, as I showed you on my breadboard, it's gonna stay constant when I run it. As you can see here on my 0, that's 0. As you can see, is constant. And if I put my input to be 1, as you can see, it's gonna move from 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, and going back to 0, 0. That was my all demonstration. Thank you, and have a wonderful semester and a wonderful year. Thank you so much.